Ready for medical career growth? Yes, you are in the right place. Hello, this is Dr. Neema Bish, BDS by degree and a pharma professional. As a founder of Career in Pharma, our mission is to guide medical professionals towards remarkable success in the pharma industry. With a track record of over 700 plus students trained and placed into various premier pharma companies, we are here to elevate your journey.
Hello everyone. Once again, I welcome you all to Career in Pharma. Now in today's video, which is in continuation with WHO UMC Causality Assessment Scale Part 2 video, which is in continuation with Part 1 of same WHO UMC Causality Assessment, I'm going to talk about the remaining 3 categories. So in the Part 1 video, I discussed about the first 3 categories, that are certain category, probable category, likely, and third is possible. Now in today's video, we are going to talk about category number 4, unlikely, category number 5, unclassified or conditional, and category number 6 is unaccessible or unclassifiable. Now in the last video, I explained all the first 3 categories, that is certain, probable, possible, with examples. Now today I am going to talk about the remaining 3 categories with the example, and I hope I will be able to make this causality scales simpler for you. I hope I will be able to make it easy for you. So let's begin with further 3 categories, and with this category number 4 of WHO UMC Causality Assessment Scale is unlikely. Now unlikely means no, right? Not fully no, but yeah, unlikely means nahi ho sakta, right? In the layman term. So here it does not matter in unlikely category. It does not matter if we have a full data or not, but there is something in the report where the alternate factors, it may be any other disease or any other drug, is a very strong factor for the adverse event to happen. So in unlikely, even if we have a full data, but there is some information, some other alternate factor is a strong factor for the adverse event to happen. Now this alternate factor could be like patient's concurrent illness, patient taking some concomitant medication, maybe patient allergy, or it could be any other factor which is more strong than the drug itself, right? So now here the assessment criteria for category 4 is there is a plausible time relationship between the drug intake and it can be strongly explained by other disease or other drug, means there is some concurrent illness in the patient or some concomitant medication the patient is taking, because of which the adverse event is happening, maybe because of this drug-drug interaction, that drug-disease interaction. And in this, adverse event is pharmacologically defined. D-challenge and re-challenge is not applicable, means it will not be available in the report. Even if it's available, then maybe the other disease or the concurrent illness or the concomitant medications have a strong part where they are able to justify the adverse event. Okay, so let me give you an example so that it can become more simpler for you. Now example, let's say the patient had pain in legs. Okay, doctor prescribed aspirin and also the patient is having current condition of chronic kidney disease. Now next time patient came to doctor with swelling of legs. Okay, initially the patient had pain, doctor gave aspirin, and patient is also having the concurrent illness of chronic kidney disease. So now next time patient is coming to doctor with swelling of legs. Now here the justification is, as we all know, aspirin has a property of sodium and water retention, and also chronic kidney disease is a strong factor for leg swelling. So here the concurrent illness, which is chronic kidney disease, is more stronger factor to have a swelling of leg as compared to the use of aspirin itself. So this is the category of unlikely, where the alternate factor is very strong, stronger than the main suspected drug. Here the chronic kidney disease is more strong than the use of aspirin itself. So this is the category of unlikely, and in these scenarios like this example, we can keep the adverse event in the category of unlikely. Now category number 5 is unclassified, means the category where we can't classify the adverse event into any category, but there is a condition also. That's why we call it as conditional also, along with unclassified. Now unclassified or conditional means when the answer is no, that drug could not cause the reaction and data is also incomplete. So assessment criteria for the category unclassified or conditional is report is suggesting adverse event. Okay, so there is no time relationship. It's not given in report that when the adverse event is happening after taking the drug, but yeah, from the report there is some suggestion of that there is some adverse event happening. Now here we need more data for proper assessment, and also there is additional data under examination. If these are the criteria where in the report, report is suggesting adverse event is there, where we need more data for further assessment and where additional data is under review, under examination, then this is the category of unclassified or conditional. Conditional means there is more data, follow-up required, additional data is under examination. So if that condition follows, then we will classify it in, unlikely or certain or probable. Otherwise, this is conditional or unclassified. Okay, example. Patient came to doctor with itching and doctor asked the patient about any history, and it was found that patient is taking an OTC drug, over the counter drug, from the past 3 days. But patient don't know the name of the drug. Okay, but doctor told the patient to stop that OTC drug and come up with the name or the wrapper of the OTC drug. Now here from the report there is some adverse event, that is itching. Patient is taking some drug that is also not known to the doctor, not known to the patient. So doctor is doing the follow-up, asking for follow-up information where the patient can give the name of the drug, the wrapper, or at least something, so that in the further follow-up visit, the doctor can actually find out the reason behind the itching. Okay, now after few days the patient came again to doctor, and this time itching is resolved completely. Okay, itching is resolved completely because doctor told the patient to stop that OTC drug, although doctor and patient both are not aware what the OTC drug is. But again the patient came to the doctor, and this time itching is resolved, but completely it is resolved, but patient forget to bring the OTC drug with him. So again there is de-challenge information also. It is found that there is some drug because of which itching is there, but again it is not sure because of which drug the itching is there. Okay, so answer is no. Okay, and drug could not cause or could cause, but data is incomplete, so that is unclassified or conditional. Now unaccessible, that is category 6, which is also known as unclassifiable, unconditional or unclassifiable, where again the answer is no. Okay, but drug could not cause the reaction. When answer is no, that drug could not cause that reaction, and data is incomplete. Data is completely incomplete and data cannot be found or followed. Means when in any report data is incomplete and you are not in a position, you are not able to do the follow-up also, data cannot be found, then it is complete no, and this category is unaccessible, means where we can't assess and where we can't classify it into any category. Okay, that is classifiable also. Why we are not able to classify? Because we know that we can't furnish follow-up data also. We are sure that we cannot find the follow-up data. Now here again the assessment criteria only two: report suggesting adverse event, but data cannot be supplemented or verified. Okay, where through data we can't say anything, even data cannot be supplemented or data cannot be verified, then it is a unaccessible. We can't assess. We don't have data, how we will assess? So that will be unclassifiable and unaccessible. Example, patient came to doctor with itching. So same example of same example of unclassified conditional I am going to take. Okay, so in unclassified, patient forgot to bring the leaflet, bring the medicine name which he was or she was using. But in unaccessible, patient is not in a condition to bring that also. Let's see the example. A patient came to doctor with itching and doctor asked the patient about any history, and it was found that the patient taking the OTC drug from the past 3 days. But patient don't know the name, and doctor told the patient to stop the OTC drug, and doctor told the patient to come up with the name or the wrapper of the OTC drug in the follow-up visit. But after few days, patient again came to doctor, and this time itching resolved completely, like in case of unclassified. Itching completely stopped, but in that conditional or unclassified, patient forget to bring the leaflet or the drug with him. But in this case, the patient came to doctor again, and the patient said that he misplaced the drug somewhere and he don't know anything about the OTC drug. Now in this case, we can't furnish the complete data. That is completely clear from the report. So here it is completely clear from the report that now patient is not in a condition to bring the leaflet, not in a condition to give the complete information. So this is unclassifiable or unaccessible, means we can't be able to assess further. Okay, unaccessible or unclassifiable. Yes. So this is all about the remaining 3 categories of WHO UMC assessment scale, where we learned what is unlikely, what is unclassifiable, and what is unclassified or conditional, and what is unaccessible or unclassifiable. I can understand they are little confusing, but with the assessment criteria and the example, I hope I was able to make it clear for you. Yes. So the only difference between category 5 and 6 is in unclassifiable, that is the last category, we will not be able to do the follow-up, because by any mean patient will not be able to give the information. I already explained you through example. But in category 5, that is unclassified or conditional, still we have a hope that we get the follow-up information from the patient, then we can classify it into something. And in unlikely, there is some other strong factor present in the patient report, where we can say that adverse event is not because of the suspected product, it is because of some patient concurrent illness or concomitant bed case. Yes. So with this, I have explained the remaining 3 categories of WHO UMC, and here just to summarize you all the 4 categories. First one is certain, second is probably, that is likely, third is possible, fourth one is unlikely, no, fifth one is conditional or unclassified, conditional or unclassified, and sixth is unaccessible or unclassifiable. Unaccessible means where we are very sure that no additional further can be gathered, no additional information can be gathered, no follow-up can be done. So it is unclassifiable or unaccessible. Unclassified or conditional is where there is one condition, if we get additional information, we can classify it further, that is conditional. Likely means some concurrent illness, patient allergy, concomitant medication is more strong factor than the suspected product itself. Yes. And now if we come to certain means 100% sure, probable is not 100%, less than 100%, and possible means where the event can be because of the drug and it may be because of some interaction with some other drug. The complete information is not there. Yes. With this, all these 6 classifications, assessment scales, criteria. I hope I'm able to explain it. And if you still have any doubt in any of the category, please feel free to comment below. If any example is still confusing, if any class is still confusing for you, please feel free to comment below your doubt, and I will be more than happy to explain your doubt through comment box. Yes. So this is all about WHO UMC Causality Assessment Scale in two parts, part 1 and part 2. Please don't forget to go through these videos before your interview in pharmacovigilance. Fresher roles, this is one of the important interview questions for all the freshers role in pharmacovigilance. Yes, and if you really like this explanation, if I am able to really simplify it for you, then please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Please don't forget to hit a like button. Yes, and please do share it with your friends who are going for interview for pharmacovigilance. Yes, so with this, I'm going to conclude this video. We'll be coming soon with some fresh next video. Till the time I come again, till that time, please stay safe, aware, healthy, updated, and keep exploring new things. Have a nice day.